When last we left our adventurers, Eve had just awoken from death, and the party reunited, and was revealed that Eve's resurrection has caused quite the stir amongst the gods. And not only that, but they received a visit from the quite unsettling presence of Cass, who offered a trade, secrets for the Tome of Stilled Tongues that Eve still possesses. The party refused, but Cass left the deal open-ended, saying that if they want to parley, she'll be waiting for them in the City of the Dead, or else we'll see them when things kick off. The party decides to go and enlist the assistance of Vajra to potentially take down Cass later this evening. And we pick up with them leaving Blackstaff Tower. So, y'all just exited Blackstaff Tower. Vajra needs some time to prepare before whatever you guys are going to do in the City of the Dead. Where would you like to go?
Setting up, preparing for this fight that we are pretty sure is going to happen. We wanted to go to Aetherius' shop and possibly also a apothecary shop, something that specializes in potions.
Alright. Well, you're not too far away from the main market, so if you want to look for an apothecary specifically, you are pretty close to where that would probably be.
Then let's take a look around.
Alright. Who is leading the search for the shop?
A homegirl? You got this?
I know this place like the back of my hand.
Roll survival. With advantage
God.
because this is your hometown.
Okay. How did I know beforehand that that was going to go as badly as it did?
It's a 10. This wasn't a measure of whether or not you succeeded, this was a measure of how long it would take. And the chaos that is the market district just kind of throws off your whole vibe. And unfortunately, you get lost here and there. But eventually you do make your way towards an apothecary. You come up to the sign of Bob's Brews.
Is it like a building or a stall?
It looks like it's a little shop. So there's a door.
Okay, took long enough. But here we are. Let's head on in.
Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah.
You enter, and there's a little jingle from the doorbell, and you see a portly gentleman kind of standing behind the desk. Seems to be mixing something, kind of giving it a sniff. Ugh. Then puts it on one of the shelves. Oh. Hello there. How can I help you?
Hello! We need good potions.
Well, you came to the right place.
Bob, I presume?
That is indeed my name. Welcome to Bob's Brews, where I brew.
Makes sense. Nice place you got here. Listen, we are, likely going to be having a bit of a rough time in the near future, and we are looking for anything you've got that might be able to help us out with that. So, do you have anything that, for example, can make someone more resistant to particular threats, or...
Maybe fight better?
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
I might have some things. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Something to increase toughness?
or anything that, well, the particular type of threats we'll be facing will be of the magical force variety. Anything that'll make us stronger against stuff that's, like that?
I do have a couple of potions I think might be like that. Well, obviously I have your typical potions of healing, as well as some rare things. Some rare elixirs.
Like?
Like an elixir of health. Cures you of what ails you.
Like anything?
Like most things.
Cool. Anything else? What you got? What other neat, rare stuff have you got in here?
I do have something. It's a bit pricey.
Try us. We'll see if we can stomach it.
Alright. He pulls out a potion, and it's almost like you kind of see the syrupy insides of this potion, and it looks like liquid iron kind of swirling around in it.
That edible?
This is a special concoction known as a potion of invulnerability.
That sounds pretty tough.
Yeah, it sounds like... That's amazing.
For a short time, you are resistant to all damage.
Ooh! Holy shite!
But it is a short time.
That sounds pretty neat. How many have you got?
Right now, I only got 2.
And you said pricey. How much are we talking?
They're about 2,000 gold a pop.
We'll take them both.
Oh. Successful adventurers, I see. He'll pass the potions.
But we're still shopping around before we grab those. Let's see. You said you've got healing potions.
Elixir of health might be good. Don't know what terrible thing those two could do to us.
That's true. How much for the elixir of health?
60 gold.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, might as well.
Let's see. What else? Anything else you guys can think of? How are we doing on healing potions?
I actually, for sure I have a few. Let me double check.
I got 3.
I actually have 5. I could
Oh, wow.
share.
Okay, alright, we should be okay on that then, for now. Yeah, I think this'll do the trick, but anything else you want to promote while we're here?
Well, I have some potions of shrinking and potions of growth.
Shrinking and growth.
Big Boss does sound scary.
How much for those?
150 gold for them.
For one or for...
For one.
Okay. So if we tabulate all that together up, let's see, there were the 2 potions of invulnerability, the potion... Do we want one or... No, we can grab a potion of shrinking and a potion of growth, maybe?
I mean, I feel like it's worth it, even if it's not useful. Just
I-
that sounds
yeah.
awesome.
I think so too, and the elixir of health, right?
Yeah.
So for all 5 of those together... Help me, I'm bad at math.
4,360.
Holy shite, is that accurate?
It is.
Wow! Nice math skills, Veritas.
He is slowly growing smarter.
Don't suppose we could get a slight discount for buying in bulk? I mean, I don't know how often you get people coming in here and taking such expensive potions off your hands. We know lots of other people who are into dangerous affairs. We can definitely promote you to them as well.
Give me a persuasion check.
Rolling hot tonight.
Cool.
Listen, I know you mean well, but literally every adventurer makes that proposition to me.
Yeah, I know, it's fair, just figured there was no harm in giving it a shot. Alright guys, so this price sound fair? We gonna split this evenly?
I mean, sure. I was
Split.
about to. I was ready to stop you from paying off for all of it. You usually do.
Well, we've got potentially more stuff on the shopping list, so... Okay, so if we split that up between all of us... Math.
Well, if you're splitting it between the 4 of yous, it'd be about 1,090 gold each.
Okay. That sound good, guys? Anybody short?
I can do that.
1,490 gold. I'm sorry, Numbers.
1,090.
1,090. Okay, thank you.
Veritas reaches into his pocket and pulls out 1,090 pieces, gold pieces.
Alright. 1,
Oh no!
Ah,
Scale or something.
nah, just kidding. And he pulls out a wand and gives it a
Oh.
wave. Yep, it's all there.
Oh, that's so smart. That's a must for any shopkeeper in these parts.
Yeah, can you imagine trying to count every single one of these pieces?
Oh gods.
I wonder why Aetherius doesn't have any.
Yeah, where'd you get yours? Maybe we can pick one up for a shopkeeping buddy of ours. Sometime. Maybe not right now. Probably more urgent things to think about.
This wand? I don't know. Been so long. I don't think I actually got it from the city. I think I got it out in my travels.
Oh, neat. Well, thank you very much for your business.
No problem. I'm constantly making new brews, so, maybe on another time you stop on by and I'll have something else.
Sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye, Bob!
Goodbye, weirdos.
That's us.
Oh yeah, I guess we kind of asked your name and didn't say ours. Okay, bye.
He goes back to brewing.
I love Bosch pointing it out and then just continues to leave.
Okay, bye.
So who wants to hold on to what potions?
That's a good question.
That's a lot of liquid.
That is a lot of liquid. So we've got the 2 potions of invulnerability, which are going to be fantastic. We've got the potion of shrinking, the elixir of health. Oh, we got the potion of growing too, right?
Yep.
Now, I would like to, since it's been a while since potions, so healing potions I allow as bonus actions. Other potions, they're more balanced to be actions.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
To further kind of counterbalance that, a rule that I like from another game that also uses potion of healings as a bonus action is, if you want to sacrifice your full action for a potion of healing, you can instead take the maximum amount you could possibly get from it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. That's good to know.
We find that works very well in our game.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Now, if only there were a way for us to convince Nyx to drink the potion of shrinking. Maybe she couldn't hold on to her sword anymore.
So they're both technically potions of growth, right?
No, one of them is a potion of growth. The other one is a potion of diminution.
Oh, okay.
You stay tiny for a while.
You can.
1d4 hours?
Yes. But it requires no concentration.
So the potion of growth would probably be good for Bosch, like Veritas said, or, it would be interesting. How big does the person get? Twice their size?
Yeah.
They increase in the size category, yes.
If we gave it to Tia, could she carry more of us?
Yes, actually. Because doubles your carrying capacity, I think. Being a size slightly larger.
I think that's correct.
There's still the issue of us flying around the crowded city with a giant dragon.
True, although the city of the dead is not a crowded city.
Yeah. Not crowded with the living.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say it might get a bit crowded now.
Yeah. But, we are going to have an army of clerics with us and Lady Blackstaff, so maybe that's not the best for this particular scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe in the meantime we give it to Bosch? What do you think, Colin? Do you think that would be good for you to have?
Sure, I can hold on to it.
Potion of shrinking. I'm trying to think if there are any scenarios in this particular situation where that would be useful, or if that's just going to be for a later use.
Possibly for a later use.
Yeah, I think that might be the case. In which case I could put it in the bag of holding temporarily unless there's anyone who would specifically like to hang on to it.
No. The bag of holding is probably a good place for it.
Okay. Invulnerability. Got 2 of those.
Probably Eve and Gaz. I mean, we could also give it to Bosch.
Bosch will be fine,
Yeah, Bosch usually is fine.
usually. Yes. Somebody squishy needs to be invulnerable.
I have 56 HP. I think me and Eve are in a competition to see who can have the lowest HP.
Gazrakul wins narrowly by 1 hit point.
Please do not punch the frail snakes.
Okay, so each of us gets a potion of I can't talk today. Invulnerability.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
elixir
That
of health.
potion of healing.
Shut up.
So, someone remind me of rules too with potions.
Uh-huh.
Can you have the effects of multiple potions, or does one replace the other?
You can have the effects of multiple potions, I believe.
Have
Yes.
someone drink all the potions.
It's not like magic because it's a magical effect, but it's not the same as casting that spell. It just mimics it. So if someone were to, I don't know, cast enlarge reduce on you while you drink the enlarged potion, you would grow even double that.
Oh my god, really?
I'm not as certain.
Really? That's what
Well,
that was
it's-
from my understanding.
Well, it's more because the potion of growth specifically says you're gaining the effect of the enlarge reduce spell. I don't think it would actually stack with that.
Yeah, you can't have the effects of the same spell twice.
That would be really funny, though.
But somebody, like if it was a rune knight, they could use the potion and use giant
Yes.
smite. Is that the thing?
Yes,
Because that's not.
because it's not the
okay.
same. Because it's not the same thing. It's not the same way they're
Yeah.
getting bigger. Yeah, if potion of growth just said you double in size, then yes, it would be able to stack. But since it specifically lists enlarge reduce, it wouldn't work exactly like that. There's
Okay.
there's some other potions that also allow you to grow. I think there's some giants potions that specifically allow you to grow into the size of a giant. but that doesn't list anywhere in its description of enlarge reduce.
Okay.
Yeah, if the potion is quoting a spell, then you're essentially getting that spell's effect for free without concentration. Because, like, can you imagine if a potion of speed and haste stacked on top of each other?
Oh god.
That would be pretty insane.
Exactly.
Meow.
What about the elixir of health?
Eve likes to be our medic, and usually wants to take care of someone who's injured.
That's
or
true.
or Tia, because she also likes to do the same thing.
That's
Tia
true.
doesn't have pockets.
Oh.
Ah,
Whenever this
Shit.
being an issue.
You'd essentially have to make, like, a spot in your sheet for her pockets. Which can be done with the way they've done inventory.
I thought it was a whole thing because I asked Tia about giving her money, and she was just like, when I transform, whatever I'm holding just falls on the ground. Am I making that up?
I thought that was a thing.
Maybe,
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Hold on, I would have to look at her rules for
It
transform.
it falls on the ground or it transforms to become a part of her form somehow. I thought that was the thing.
God, Tia just becoming the fly with money.
Oh god.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I found the thing that I used. And yeah, she can't keep anything. You were correct in remembering.
I assumed that if she was able to hold things, then we would just have made her the pack mule. For a long time, she was the strongest of us. Still would be if I wasn't wearing a magic belt.
So I guess that leaves Eve with the elixir of health as well then. Unless someone else would like it to potentially play medic. Because if the group medic goes down, then we're in a bad way.
You are not wrong about that.
And we did witness that happen very recently.
Yes.
Maybe it's good to not have all our eggs in one basket in case the medic is the one who gets paralyzed or some shit.
Alright. Veritas could carry the elixir of health.
Okay.
I also need the three of you to put spell gem quartz in your backpacks or equipments.
Oh.
Gem quartz.
Because you all have Misty Step now.
Oh shit, that's right, I forgot that we were doing that.
Wait
That's
a minute.
really good. That's gonna be super helpful.
Did I forget something?
I think Josh mentioned that Gazrakul was planning on doing that at some point with the gems we found in the Temple of Gond, was it?
Yes, I think so. And they've just been rattling around the inventory, and Max said that I was able to do them during insert downtime here. So we had downtime, so
Gotcha.
3 of those, so 1 for each of you.
Cool.
Great
A
for
one-time use
repositioning or
Misty
running.
Step?
Yes, but they don't get destroyed when you use them. I just have to put them in again later. So they're like rechargeable.
That's amazing.
Should I just add a spell gem?
Spell gem quartz.
Spell gem quartz.
I am customizing mine so it says Gem of Misty Step, so I remember what the hell it does.
Smart.
Misty Step Rock. Let's go.
Okay, that's great. That'll be useful.
Thank you, guys. Rah. Cooley.
Of course. And if you need them to run, then run. Now, which of these bystanders seems least important to the functioning of the city?
No. Hey, listen, wait, hold on a second. I was just killed. You didn't take that opportunity to grab any of my blood.
Well, we can always try that again.
No. No.
Listen, we saw how quickly the last thing you summoned went down. We were up against these 2 particular people. So it's not the end of the world if we don't have that available to us this time.
It bought valuable time.
That's true, it did. But we're not going to kill some random person for it, okay?
Well,
Did
if
you-
you've got someone specific, they won't be random anymore.
Oh my god.
I mean, you've got other stuff that you can magic up instead of demons, right? Why don't we just do that?
No, it is just demons, unfortunately. Or fortunately, if you are skilled in demonology.
Why would you specialize in something that requires such a specific resource that expires so quickly?
Why not just pick up a pickled tentacle? Call on my homeland.
Demons are powerful and very useful, and with the right collar, they can do much more than any other outsider.
Help is very useful. Take that back.
I'd love to pit help against my demons any day.
Help is very helpful, Veritas. And I think that help will be a vital asset in what's to come.
I knew you'd agree with me, Eve.
Speaking of vital assets, shall we pay a visit to Old Aetherius?
What's the time looking like?
It looks to be about the early afternoon. You guys have started pretty early today.
Okay.
Onward!
Okay.
Alright.
Wonder if they have better sticky stick.
It takes you a while because Aetherius is a good ways away from the regular market district, but you once again arrive at the familiar site of Aetherius' goods and wares.
Let's stroll on in.
You go on in
Forget
to the ghost that I constantly forget how he sounds like. So he's going to sound, "Hello?
Hi again. It's us,
Well,
your
hello
faithful
there.
patrons.
It is good to see you.
Hi. Any new stock on sticks?
Eyes beaming.
I do have some new stock. As for wands and staves, I'm afraid that I only have 2 to select from. A staff of the adder and a wand of fear.
Huh.
A staff of the adder.
Yes.
What does that do?
Ah, the staff of the adder, as you can see, is in the shape of a snake. You can speak its command word, and the snake will animate.
Oh.
Looks at the staff and looks at you guys. If there's any resemblance.
Hmm.
The staff more represents kind of like a cobra sort of deal, like a much like Jafar's staff.
Right. Interesting.
I mean, I don't see any downside to having a snake friend.
Yeah. How much is Snaky staff?
Staff of the adder. Will be 1,000 gold.
Here you go.
Well, here you go.
1,000
Are
gold
you-
pieces.
Ooh.
Okay.
We doubt venom will be of much use against the undead, but perhaps something else will come along.
I'm sure Veritas will be able to find a use for it, if not in this next scenario, then in one of the many, many others that we seem to attract.
Another one to the collection.
Aetherius, do you happen to have, like rare chalks and inks that can be used for scribing spell circles?
Oh, yes, I do.
Wonderful. I'll take, let's say, 150 gold worth of those for now.
Certainly. Here
Actually,
you
let's
are.
make it 200. Why not?
All right.
Thank you. Here's a question. Do you have anything in here that would be good for, say, incapacitating someone, making someone not able to really do much for a while?
Incapacitation. I might have a little something. Here. I have this scroll of telekinesis.
Mm,
This will allow you to grip any object or creature and potentially hold them down, assuming you can will it to be.
that sounds pretty great. How much for that?
600 gold pieces.
I'll absolutely take that.
Totally worth it.
I do have an alternative. Pulls out a little tiny marble looking thing. A small black sphere. This is a bead of force. You can throw the bead at something, and if they are not quick enough, they will be trapped inside.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Eve, you would remember this very same bead being used in the climactic fight against Evil Chelavi when
Oh, yeah.
Aegis trapped her in it.
Oh, shit.
And she teleported out the very next turn.
That's right. Oh, shit. Oh. You know, in hindsight... Question Aetherius. I think I've seen something very similar to this being used once before. Does it also prevent teleportation magic from being used inside of it, or no?
No.
Okay, I don't think that's shite. I don't think that's gonna do it, but I guess it can't hurt to have for future occasions, right, guys?
By the way, Cassandra, I'm hearing some weird static or something coming from your end.
Yeah.
Oh shit, hang on.
I didn't hear it that time.
Yeah, I didn't hear it there.
It was also very mechanical sounding almost.
Mechanical sounding? Okay, that's not great. Is it still going on?
No.
No?
Which is weird.
What the? I didn't even do anything.
Like, honestly, it sounded like you were pushing the button to push to talk over and over again.
What the hell? That definitely wasn't a thing, but that's very strange. Is it just when I talk quietly?
Haven't heard it.
No? Nope.
Okay, bizarre. Well, let me know if it gets really bad, and I'll see if disconnecting and reconnecting does anything. Probably not, but...
There.
Now, you said worried about teleporting out of it. They would not be able to do that were they in a zone of silence. Like this scroll of silence can provide.
Ooh! Okay. So we could potentially combo those two things.
Combo!
That sounds wonderful. Okay, how much for those?
Scroll of silence is 100 gold pieces. Bead of force is 500.
I mean, sure. I don't see why not.
Yeah. Seems worth it.
Okay, I guess I'll just pick these up as well. So let's see, it was, I think, 800 total for the other two. And then for this one... One more time, what were these two? 100 and
500.
500. Okay, so another 600.
We might also be fighting. This was going to come out wrong because I was going to say things that are dead, not ghosts, but like walking corpses. I mean, we feel like we need some help against that.
I might. Lots of inventory. Hold on. I don't think I have anything specific.
Okay, I mean, already kind of got some stuff, so I think we'll be good. Wasn't super worried about the zombies. We'll just make things complicated.
I did get more elemental gems that could be useful just in general.
Well, Gazi, do you like the last one that you pelted with fire?
Did we lose Josh?
No, I'm here. I'm just
Okay.
thinking of a response. Repeat the question.
I acquired more elemental gems. Not the topaz like you acquired last time, but a blue sapphire and a red corundum.
Oh Lord, I have to look those up, but we'll definitely take them.
Water elemental and fire elemental.
I'll take them both.
Well, they're 500 each.
Done.
We are gonna throw everything at these guys. It's gonna be great.
Totally.
Because I could just throw those both without maintaining concentration or anything.
That's crazy. We have an army!
You can do that, but remember, if you lose concentration, they go free.
Yeah, but as long as they're free like 100 feet from me, it's fine.
So you do
Maybe
need to
just-
concentrate on these.
It's not as necessary.
So elemental, yellow diamond, and red corundum.
Blue sapphire, red corundum.
Blues. Got it.
And see, this way you don't need to get any blood.
Yeah.
Gonna.
By the way, who wants to hold the Scroll of Silence and Beta Force? Do we want one person to hold both of them? If we're going to combo them, should we have multiple people prepared to put them into effect at the same time?
I think if we're gonna combo, then it should be two different people. How big is the bead?
3/4 of an inch. It's tiny.
Like a marble.
Can use an action to throw it up to 60 feet. It doesn't say you need to make any sort of check for it. Whoa, hold on a second. Oh, shit, it can be more than one creature. Each creature within a 10-foot radius of where the bead landed must succeed on the check
Yep.
or be enclosed in the area.
Yep.
That
But, like,
could work against us, because what if one of us is sealed in with Nyx?
Yeah, that's the thing. We would have to be careful with only using it if only one of them is within the range. And I don't think it would be good to get both of them in it either, because we would ideally want to take one down while the other was incapacitated, and we couldn't do that to anyone inside the bead because nothing can pass through it except air. Oh shit, we would have to be careful too, because silence is a fixed area thing, and the person in the sphere can use its action to push against the wall and move the sphere like a giant hamster ball. So they could just roll it out of the silence spell.
Well, then.
The sphere can be picked up though.
That's fine. We'll just have a pushing contest between Nixon and Bosch.
Oh boy.
This is fine.
Completely.
This before or after Bosch tries to take her sword away?
Question: how do we do ruling, or how do we rule spell scrolls and casting them?
I don't do class restrictions, but if it is of a spell that is higher than what you can cast, then it will require a check.
Okay, it's silent, so all of us spellcaster you folks should just be able to cast it, no problem.
Yes.
Well, I could do the spell if someone wants to throw the bead. We can easily communicate it psychically.
Good point. I can throw the bead if you want.
Just make sure you're not stuck in there.
Veritas, do you really think that I would put myself in a position where I would be stuck inside something like that with the enemy?
He's giving you the please eyes.
Don't worry, buddy. I won't do that to myself or to you.
Good.
I've recently come to realize that my contributions, outside of putting myself in stupidly dangerous spots, are also important, and I shouldn't just willy-nilly take that away from the group on a moment's notice. So I'll be careful.
Good. Please do be careful. We had a hard time when you died.
Yeah.
Kind of rubs both of their arms. Sorry, guys. I'll make sure to not do that again if I can help it. But we're gonna do great, so no need to worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Who's worried?
We'll have backup anyway, so it'll be alright. Anything else we should pick up while we're here? Or should that about cover it? We've got a lot of great tools to work with now.
I think we're pretty good.
I'll grab another stick next time.
Sounds great.
Hey,
Thanks so much for your help, Aetherius. We'll be back again at some point in the near future to pick up some sticks.
Bye-bye.
All right.
thanks. Bye.
Yes. Good luck on your hunt.
Thanks. We'll probably need it.
We'll do our best.
Uh-huh.
All right. You exit Aetherius' shop, and you can kind of see that that kind of shifting into late afternoon at this point.
Okay. We are approaching late afternoon. We still have a little bit of time. Hey, Veritas.
Yeah.
Eve taps the side of her head.
And then psychically,
What is it?
I've been thinking about how we're gonna go about this. I don't suppose... I mean, we'll need all of our magic power, I guess, but... would you be able to maybe ask the Blackstaff if we could meet her in her office when we go to pick her up? I don't want her to meet us outside the building, because that's in the middle of prying eyes, and there's one more thing I want to do.
Do you think I could reach her from here?
I don't know. Could you? If not, that's all right. We'll just hope that, it works out. Maybe we can make it look like it's just a little thing and ask her when we get there if we could stop by her office real quick. So never mind, actually. It should be fine.
I do have a lot of magic to spare. I could try.
Well, you can if you want to, but, use your judgment.
When the time comes to it, does your telepathic thingy work enough to have her into it?
If she wants it.
I think that would be a good idea.
You can witness how well coordinated we are.
Yeah.
She'll be amazed that we've made it this long. I mean that we are so great at strategizing.
Oh. We're just the best.
Anyway, we still have a little bit of time left before evening falls. If it's alright with you guys, I think I'd kind of like to stop off and see my dad. It's been pretty hectic lately, and I haven't been able to do that. If you want to come with me, you're welcome. If you've got other things that you want to do, there's that too.
We'll leave you to it.
Yeah, we can hang out. Give you a little space with your dad.
Okay, thanks, guys. Looking around at everyone and then staring at Gazrakul. Making the motion like I'm watching you, looking at everyone else and being like, don't leave them alone. They'll collect some random soul's blood if you leave them alone.
If we wanted to escape notice, you wouldn't notice.
Gaz, no offense, but you're kinda hard to miss.
They change into a nondescript human, and then into a nondescript elf, and then into a nondescript dwarf in quick succession.
Except we'll notice that the the person with 3 heads is not in the party.
And then just for funsies, they turn into Eve. And wink.
Oh shite, did my hair get shorter? Looking good. Anyway.
Presumably, it's also an Eve that is about as tall as Gazrakul.
Yeah, actually.
Oh god. I'm wrong.
Giant halfling.
No, don't. Oh, it's so cursed.
I mean, it just looks like a human with abnormally large feet.
Hey, fuck you.
That is one of the defining characteristics of a halfling, and you know it.
Okay, anyway, see you guys at the tower.
Take care.
Hey, say hi to your dad.
Will do.
See you
I'm
guys at the
enjoying the
tower.
book.
Oh my
Let
god,
'em
never do
know.
that again.
So, Eve heads off to her dad's bookshop that I totally remember the name of.
Torbans, Tomes and Tales.
That's the place, exactly. Where are the rest of you going to go?
I'm assuming I'm assuming Chelavy went with her.
That'd be a good assumption.
Yeah. Veritas would find a nice quiet spot, and we'll be reading that book of poems about sentience that he picked up from Thorben's shop.
All right.
Apparently, it's falling on Bosch to be on Khazrakul patrol. But we were supposed to hang out as buddies at some point.
Hey.
So, what do you think, buddy? You wanna, I don't know, go get a beer, maybe like play some checkers?
What is there to do in this place?
Dude, it's a big city. There's a whole lot of stuff to do. And I assumed, you'd want to do something like play an intellectual game like checkers. And, so smart and all.
Yes, we acknowledge our intelligence, but we might find something more in your wheelhouse. If there's something or someone that you want to beat into the dirt, we can find something like that.
I mean, that sounds like work. I'd do enough of that in, our normal kind of job activities.
Well then, perhaps we start walking and see what catches our fancy.
It sounds good, actually. I kind of wanted to be a tourist here, and we've gone from one emergency to the next. Oh,
Well,
let's
if we're
check
lucky,
it out.
we'll find one along the way.
Oh. Nothing else. There's the giant statues that turns out might be dangerous. Yeah.
So apparently, Bosch and Gazrakul are going to go be. Exactly. Enough shop talk.
All
Go be
right.
tourists.
So the rest of the party, I'm assuming that's like finding like a bar or something. Or some other like public place to be.
Sure.
Alright. Eve, you are walking down the road, Aetherius isn't too far away from Torben's. And eventually, you find yourself in front of Torben's shop with a close sign on it.
Oh. Okay, interesting. I will kind of peer in through the windows to see if he's anywhere inside.
You peer inside, and it is dark, and you see no one.
Weird. Is there a spare key to this place that I know about?
There is.
Eve will go over and discreetly get it from its hiding place and unlock the door and go in.
Alright. You enter in. There's no lights on or anything.
Lock the door behind me. Dad? You in here? Hello?
You don't get an answer.
So, the shop is separate from our family home, from what I recall. Right? Like, there's his shop, and then there's our house, and those are two different things. It's not like he just...
Well, typically in big cities like this, the homes are like stacked on top.
Gotcha, so this is our home, it's just upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Weird. Eve will just quietly pass through the shop and head toward the stairs, kind of peering around in mild concern to see if there's anything sketchy or threatening around.
Roll me an investigation check.
Oh god, okay. I am on fire tonight. On fire. I'm burning alive. Somebody help me.
A 5. Right off the bat, you're kind of thinking about it, and you realize that there's something really off. It's really early, and it's a weekday. Your father doesn't usually close shop, like until like it's late. I mean, he doesn't get a lot of business, but it's definitely odd.
As Eve is walking, she will check her side. Is Chelavi still here?
Yes.
Kind of whispers. Chelavi, I don't like this. Something's real weird about this situation. Gods, I hope everything's okay. Be ready in case things aren't okay. To maybe contact the others. Would you be able to do that?
I think I can, yes.
Okay. Eve will hurry up the stairs.
You hurry up the stairs. Still dark. Still nothing.
Pulling on the goggles over her face. Dad?
You call out for your father, but receive no answer.
Fuck. Eve will, in spite of the fact that she's got the goggles, she'll take out her vial and cast dancing lights just out of sheer being unnerved at how dark and empty everything is. And she'll just send them out in all directions throughout the home.
You cast your soft globules of light. Shadows kind of dancing on the walls now from them.
Eve will make a beeline for Torben's room first. And if he's not there, start methodically searching every space in the house, every nook and cranny.
You open up Torben's room, and there is no one there. Go ahead and roll an investigation check, another one.
Oh my god.
Wait a second. Something's wrong.
Something is wrong here.
Wait, that wasn't a natural one.
How
I
can
have
you
a
roll a
+6.
5?
I just remembered why.
What?
It's because you died, remember?
Oh shit! That's right. Okay, I forgot.
That's-
What are the effects of that again?
That's why you've been rolling so low.
Oh
have
my-
you have a -3 to all your rolls, remember?
Oh my god. Wow, I can't believe it keeps track of that. That's good, because I've totally forgotten all about that.
I also forgot. But now I remember. So yeah.
Great. This is when I want to have that penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Panic rising as she's struggling to perceive anything.
You feel like a slight nudge from your blade, kind of pointing you down towards a stack of books in Torben's room, and you can see that they are toppled, scattered, and Chelby kind of nudging you begins to show you signs that in this room there may have been a struggle.
Oh fuck. No. Make her way towards where the struggle was. Just... Are there any, like, nooks or hidey holes in the house that were in case of any sort of emergency, or was that just not a thing?
There are various closets and such, but in the event of an emergency, you were just supposed to flee.
Dad! If you can hear me, I really need you to answer me! He's not here. Oh gods, what happened here? Checking my spell list, hang on.
I don't see any blood.
That's good, that's... No blood is good, Was there any... No. Locate object doesn't work on stuff that people are wearing, does it?
It does work on things people are wearing.
Okay. Were there any pieces of clothing or jewelry or anything that he was always wearing?
He was actually always wearing a ring.
Locate object on that specific ring.
Alright. Locate object is to 1,000 feet, and you do not sense it.
Okay, he's not here. We gotta go find the others. This is bad. I wonder if Amaranth knows anything. I'll go check and see if she's. I'll go find her first.
It's the other side of the city.
What else am I supposed to do? I have no way of contacting either of them from a distance.
I could.
Okay. Right. You've met them both, right?
Yes.
Can you try my dad first, please? Just see if he's okay. I'm where he is. Please.
Chellaby sends out a message. And immediately you can feel the connection between you, the two of you, kind of tense a bit. Damn.
What?
He has them. Still haven't he took him.
Just for a long several seconds, Eve's face just goes wiped completely blank. And then it slowly shifts into a brief expression of horror, followed immediately by just blind fury. Fucking hell he does. Still haven't he? Just roaring out at the top of her voice.
Make a persuasion check.
I know you're watching, you piece of shit! Come and face me like a man! Wow.
That -3 is really kicking your ass. So I was just rolling really low.
Yeah, I haven't rolled in the double digits this whole game, I don't think.
That is insane.
You cry out in anger in this empty space, and nothing happens.
Waits for a couple of minutes, her fists trembling at her sides. What? You want leverage, don't you? That's what you care about, isn't it? Well, you fucking got it! Are you gonna use it, or are you gonna hide like a coward? Waits for another couple of minutes. Nothing.
Nothing.
After a long silence, her hands just go violently up to her head and start scratching at her hair, and she just lets out a wordless scream of rage and abruptly storms back towards the stairs. And without a word, she will storm out of the family home out of the shop. We'll start walking away, and then we'll pause, turn on her heel, and lock the door behind her and hide the spare key. She takes some deep breaths.
If still Havity wants to use him as leverage, then he's alright.
Did he say anything to you? Did he say anything back?
I didn't get him. He
You
told
got
me.
the other one.
Yeah.
Fuck him. What did he say?
He
Chelsea,
just,
please tell me. Please be honest. What did he say?
he just said that you'd see him again when it was time to deal.
Piece of shiteness fucking deals.
We'll get him back. We'll get him all back.
Yeah, we will. I know we will. Sure fucking will. Thanks, Chalafi. Eve will just go to the tower, I guess, and just wait somewhere nearby for everyone to show up, and we'll just find a place to pace.
Alright. You head off to Blackstaff Tower. The rest of you, I found a nice little tavern and have busted out a nice checkerboard. Can I have Bosch and Gaz roll intelligence checks? Competing intelligence checks.
Sure.
As this is going on, imagine I find a quiet spot in one of the tables, just reading a book. Oh my god!
There has only been one game of checkers, as a stratagem of back and forth has been going on, and truly considering your options at every step. Gaz, you are surprised and realize that you may have underestimated your opponents. For this one, it's just, for the next roll, just straight up rollies.
Oh, why is my life like
Oh.
this?
Remember that you're a divination wizard.
Oh,
now.
that's okay.
The moment that Gaz Rakul decides to take Bosch seriously, though, Gaz is able to end it before suffering his own humiliation.
Well, we should have expected this, you being a decorated battlefield general and all.
Yes, I mean, I just like to play games. Yeah, game. Extend a hand.
They shake.
So does this mean we're best buddies now?
Well, sure. That sounds fine.
I mean, come on, honestly, when's the last time that you sat down and played a board game with someone in a bar Or just anywhere, really.
3 years ago on an assignment in Silvery Moon. The other player didn't survive the experience.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that completely counts, but I mean, it's nice to just sit down and play a game once in a while. I know we have some serious things coming up.
Indeed. We didn't even have to lace the pieces with poison this time.
I'll have to chat when I'm playing games with you. Besides, you know, we're kind of in for dealing with the thing that we wanted to do, so as you're concerned, you should have some time to relax. I know you're antsy to get that done.
Indeed. But our quarry shouldn't be going anywhere, so what's it matter if they have more time to prepare? As long as they don't know we're coming, we should be fine.
That's kind of famous last words. Seems like at least half the people that we're after know that we're coming. So usually manage to get through anyway.
Almost as if we had a spy reporting to the enemy in our midst.
I think a long time ago, I think that would have been I would understand that, but she's changed a whole lot, you know.
A jackal may pretend to be a dog, but it cannot change its fur.
I know you're really onto this point, but we're cooperating with you right now. I've been pretty honest about the kind of stuff you've done. We mostly haven't held it against you. And are you just doing all this to say, later on, I told you so, I really didn't change, I'm a bad guy, your own fault for not realizing?
We feel that it is best that at least one person, or at least some individuals, remain wary of enemies within and without. If we are wrong, then nothing changes. If we are right, then we may have time to save everyone once again.
But, I mean, that does kind of sound right, but I don't know. Just like to think that people at some point you have to trust people, but I don't know. If it makes you feel better, then yes, keep doing it.
We'd like
Like I
to
said,
think
you know,
many things is... Go ahead.
Like I said, we've managed to muddle through usually. So
Indeed, we'd like to think many things as well, but lived experience has shown that wanting something does not make it so.
kind of, it's frustrating how right you are.
We know. They smile.
Is about this time, Veritas, you get a message
Oh.
from Chelvy. Veritas, something awful has happened. We're on our way to Blackstaff Tower. Catch you up there.
Sister? We'll head there right away. Putting away the book and rapidly getting on his feet. Gosh, Kaz. Bad news. We have to go to Blackstaff Tower right now.
If we had a gold piece for every time we were told that.
Let's get going. I don't know what kind of bad news.
Sounded urgent. Chelavi's told us. Let's go.
All right. You all hurry out of the tavern that you had found yourself in and wander back into the cityscape of Waterdeep, making your way towards Blackstaff Tower. Eve, you arrive there first, and is there anything you would do while you wait?
Eve is just going to find a space that is near to the entrance of the tower and just wait, pacing back and forth.
Alright. You don't wait for very long before you see your friends coming down the road.
A hurried pace. Veritas would try his best to get there as fast as possible.
By the time you all arrive, it is approaching that early evening. The sky beginning to change its color.
Eve! Sister!
What's going on?
Looks up with an expression that is... You've rarely seen her this angry. And there are, like, some unshed tears in her eyes. He's got my dad.
Hand on your shoulder, Eve. Veritas. Goes in for a hug.
She is stiff as a board, but still attempts to at least, like, make some effort at returning the hug.
It's okay. You don't need to force yourself. I understand how that feels.
Yeah.
We'll get them back. All of them.
Yeah, we will. Bastard really likes taking people's families. I can't believe I didn't check until now. But we'll get them back. We'll get them back. And we're gonna do it soon.
I mean, what are we gonna do? You know where he is?
No, but we're gonna fucking find out. That's been the plan anyway. We're gonna find Veritas's kids. We're gonna find my dad. We've done it once already. We'll fucking do it again. No matter how smart he thinks he is, he's not as great at hiding things as he thinks he is. Anyway, we've got important stuff to do. Shall we?
Yeah. Psychically, Bosch, you would hear Veritas. Please keep an eye on Eve. I'll also. She might try to do something rash.
I was gonna say, I don't know that she's in the right headspace right now.
Trying to push or hold her back will only make things worse.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will, Bosch. All right, out loud. Let's go.
Eve has already been striding quickly away.
I imagine this was walking and talking. Past the guard, up the stairs, through the hall, to backstaff office.
Eve doesn't bother knocking this time. She just throws the door open and goes in.
Oh, you're back already. Well, I say already, it's been all day. But I did just get done with my preparations.
Good to hear. We've got a lot to do. Everybody, come on in. Let's talk in here for a moment. Get that door closed. Somewhere nice and private where we won't be spied on.
I'll take care of the door. Closing it.
All right. Thank you again for coming with us on this, Lady Blackstaff. Just a moment.
Making like a visible effort to get herself under control.
Okay. Sorry if my manner is a little off-putting. Someone very important to me has just been taken hostage. One more thing to worry about. But urgent matters must be seen to. Okay, first things first.
You have my condolences.
Thank you. It's fine. We'll get them back. We'll get them all back. So, I'm sure you saw from what you witnessed from our encounters with these dreadlords, but they are after something very specific that I have possession of. And I don't think it would be wise to bring that with us for this encounter in case they manage to snatch it from us in the middle of our battle.
Kind of reaches into the bag of holding and comes out with this locked lead box.
So, first matter to see to should be making sure that this is somewhere safe and secure that they won't think to look for it. Um, I had an idea about that. Sets the box down on the desk and reaches for her journal. Now, Lady Blackstaff, there is something that I suspect was passed on to me by one of the previous Blackstaffs, so I would like you to tell me, without giving me the specifics of the where, opens the journal to a sketched teleportation circle. Do you know where this circle leads? Don't tell me where, just please tell me if you know. Showing the one that was one of the ones that she started off having knowledge of for some reason when she had this spell.
Interesting. Rather, I do believe that is actually to.
Don't tell me where!
Okay.
Sorry to be rude, it's just, if you recall, the people we're dealing with have mind-reading capabilities, and I don't want all of us to know where this goes, since I'm hoping that maybe we can send this, tapping the box, through to there, and if you have someone there who you trust very much, who can just keep it until after this is dealt with. Do you think that you have any contacts like that there?
I do.
Wonderful. Then would you perhaps be able to let them know to get ready to receive something important that they shouldn't mention to anyone?
I can do that.
Great. That will at least remove any risk of this falling into the absolute worst hands during this.
It'll be in the best hands.
Lovely. Again, please don't tell us who.
Also,
I doubt you know who this my person is.
That's good, but if anyone digs around in our brains, we don't want them to know who it is either. What were you going to say, Veritas?
yeah, I was going to say there has been a alarming question of what our enemy can hear and see, almost seeming to be 3 steps ahead of us, knowing things. It's quite alarming. For the sake of this mission, I was suggesting that we all form I can create a telepathic link so we can communicate psychically. Just to be sure that no extra information gets spread out in the open.
I think that's a wonderful idea. Lady Blackstaff?
Yes, that does sound like a good idea.
Okay. How long would it take to get to the City of Dead from here?
It would take about an hour or two.
Okay. I won't do it right now because it doesn't last very long, but once we get closer, I'll do it.
Sounds good. And as for the sending the book off, I assume that your contact will need a little bit of time to get to where they can receive it, so let me know when you'd like me to start casting that spell.
I have let them know.
Okay, are they ready now then?
Yes.
Or show... Okay, perfect. Eve will bust out the chalks and oils that she just got from Aetherius. Sorry, is it alright if I use your floor?
No, it's fine.
Okay, great. Yeah, in the meantime, if you guys want to explain some of the planning that we've done about how to approach this.
Yeah. So, I was given a scroll of silence, and in the chance that we can confine one of them in a cage of force, also stop them from casting any spells to get out of it.
Yes, that was part of my preparations, was to get the materials for that.
Aside from that, we got some potions to help us for this being able to last longer. I can deal with just any nasty spells that come our way, hopefully. I am worried about them being able to get rid of or siphon one of our spells. From hearing about it from Eve, it sounds very dangerous, the weapon that they use.
I also have a potion that can make me grow another size.
Alright.
Not really part of the plan, but it should help.
Lots of good preparation.
I think did we decide it was a good idea to, one of them has like a sword that lets her do a bunch of bad stuff. I was kind of thinking of trying to take it. I know that's a really good idea, though. It's not, generally when you're fighting, you don't try to, like, take someone else's sword.
Well, I guess if you want to try and disarm them, that might help.
Whatever you think is something you're capable of doing, Bosch. I'm very confident in you when you're usually fighting.
And all I can do is try.
You do way more than that.
And the other option is I can, like I said, try to make her not alive anymore. It works too, but it might take longer.
We also play around with the idea of coming in ready to do a negotiation, but actually start the fight from the get-go. I don't know how well that would actually turn out. And from the way that they were talking, it seems like they can tell that if we have the book or not, even though it was properly hidden away from view.
I mean, is that the whole, like, there being a difference between using a spell and then what a god can see and tell you?
Seems like it.
You did take the proper precautions, so unless Cass is truly more powerful than any of us can really recognize, they would have needed to find out some other way. Maybe a lucky guess?
Maybe. I mean, she was asking to trade secrets for favors. If her god is the god of secrets, maybe he has some kind of way of finding out secrets that isn't just finding them out. Or maybe if something's secret, he just knows it. I don't know.
Not much is known. It's a secret, you know.
I've got a headache.
Eve's ears kind of perk up at this as she's scribing down the spell circle, and she looks over. Wait, that's a really good point. If they just are gonna passively know secrets because of Vecna, is this a bad idea with the box?
Where you're sending it, it would take Vecna himself.
Okay. Alright. That makes me feel a little better, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, Ladies Far. I should have told you back when you were first contacting your person. I don't want to make you use up any unnecessary power, but it might be prudent to let them know that if you show up to get that back from them, don't give it back to you unless you know a particular password or something, because one of the Dreadlords is a shape changer.
Right. You had said as much.
I certainly wouldn't put it past her to just go over and ask for the box politely, as you.
They have a way of verifying identification.
Okay, that's good.
Truly, I don't know how you got that teleportation circle, but honestly, it's rather lucky you did.
That sounds great. I'd love to know more about what's at the other end of this after this whole shebang is over.
Right. Also, you're putting a lot of trust in me not getting my mind read.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would much rather put our faith in the most experienced wizard present, potentially in the city, unless Lady Silverhand is more experienced. I don't know. But either way, I would rather only one of us have that information than all of us, because, you know, the more targets for mind reading, the worse. And I think she'd probably look for that information from me before she'd look for that information from you. Considering I was the last one to have the book.
Right. If only I had like a ring of mind shielding.
As it turns out, we do happen to have one on hand.
You just have one.
On that
we-
hand, specifically pointing at Veritas's hand.
pointing over at Eve's rapier.
Oh, that's right.
No, we gave that to Sister, and we took that off of Xanathar's corpse.
Chelavi, would you mind terribly if we use that for this encounter? I think it would be great for Lady Blackstaff to have it, since, you know, she's got the most important information out of any of us right now. Just a loner, mind you.
Right. And the sword will spit out a ring with with a brain emblazoned on it, and Vajra will slip it on. All right. My mind can't be read, and you lot don't know where it's going.
Correct. That seems pretty secure to me.
Which, at this point, Eve, you finish the teleportation circle.
Okay, here we go. Grabbing the box. Oh, wait. Does teleportation circle affect just objects by themselves, or does it have to be creatures?
I'm gonna say you can throw it through.
Okay, great. She'll just slide it into the circle.
Yeet.
Okay, bye.
The box disappears in a flash.
Okay. That's better. That's better. Okay.
If it would not be too much trouble, could I get some mage armor?
Oh, right. I can help you with that. Let me... Taking the staff off her back. Wait, how long does mage armor last?
8 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. She'll go ahead and cast that on Veritas.
He has become slightly less squishy of a boy. Thank you, Eve.
Of course. We're gonna have to look out for each other out there. This is gonna be a rough one.
Yeah.
But we're in this together. We're gonna trust each other. We're gonna take care of each other. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna get this threat out of the fucking way so we can focus on what's really important. Sound good?
Sounds
Yeah.
great.
Step at a time.
Good. Anything else that we are forgetting about discussing while we're here? Although we've got that... We're gonna have that, telekinetic bond to talk with out there as well, so...
Were we able to draft any suitable clerics for this occasion?
That's a great question. Really missing Virgil right about now.
Unfortunately, no.
Look!
I could
Sorry.
I could get some guards to come with us, but I'm not sure how helpful they'd be.
It'd probably just be more food for the undead.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. Really, not a single cleric was willing.
It's not a matter of them willing. It's that Waterdeep at the moment is currently stretched pretty thin.
Waterdeep did lose a valuable asset.
They did. Alright, that's gonna be unfortunate for dealing with the undead, but we'll do our best, I guess.
The handy staff that you got me, taking out the staff of stars. I'll put some good use for it.
Good. I guess I still have that spell scroll with the radiant damage. I don't know if that'll be any particular use, but we'll see.
That we will.
Are we ready?
As I'll ever be.
Let's go crack some Dreadlord skulls.
All right. You head out from Blackstaff Tower and begin to make your way across the city to the City of the Dead. Night begins to
We're
descend.
on the way. Just want to have a quick telepathic word with Tia. Sending to her.
I don't think Still Havity's been going after families. You don't think Fedora's in trouble, do you?
I don't know if he even knows about Nymphadora's connection to us. And if the Queen of Air and Darkness is true to her word, then she should be safe.
I'm sorry, I'm just being paranoid, apparently. And,
No, it's
yeah.
It's good to think about others.
She's a lot of things, but, she's true to her word. It's the letter.
Right.
Okay, sorry to trouble you. We need to focus, just stuck in my mind.
It's okay. A lot's been happening.
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. And I hope we can just get through this. Your folks safe.
I almost wish that we could get some of the information from Cass.
I know it's tempting, right?
Yeah.
She could tell us probably where Still Havity is hiding people. Or tell us the best way to get in. What's the cost of that?
A book we know nothing about.
And who knows? I mean, it's his book, isn't it?
It is.
I think if he made the book, then he would know what's in it. We'd be able to make another one. I don't know. It was something about choosing a champion.
Choosing an avatar, yes.
Oh, that sounds a little worse.
Avatar, champion. A lot of times interchangeable. We've actually already met one. My father's champion. Or avatar. Master of Flowers.
He seemed like a pretty good guy, but then father's a good guy, so
Yeah.
I'm just thinking that girl we dodged, if Eve had been a little more tempted, gone down that path. Can you imagine? I trust her. She wouldn't do that on purpose. no, she wouldn't do that.
No, I don't think so. We're getting close.
Okay, let's focus. We can do this.
Right, and like Veritas said, keep an eye on Eve.
As I see we're getting close,
Oh.
Veritas will cast the telepathic bond, and using sorcery points to cast it, it is there's no visualization, there's no nothing. It just happens,
All right.
and that's going to last for 2 hours, as he'll double the duration. And
Do we
we'll
feel
cast...
it take? Sorry.
Oh, yes, you feel that connection take hold. And on top of that, he will also cast a 5th level false life on himself.
All right.
Nice.
And double that duration too.
Ooh, all right. Immediately over the connection, without looking at anyone. Lady Safar, we have prepared some emergency escape measures. A generous wizard among us has prepared some spell gems with, Misty Step, yes, was it?
That is
That's-
correct.
Do you have some sort of capability as well to get away if the going gets really bad in there? Or
I
would you
do.
like one of those? Okay,
I do. I can cast that in my own repertoire.
great. We're going in to take these guys out, but if things look incredibly grim, let's not be stupid about this. Retreat is not going to be out of the question, okay?
We know.
The same
Okay.
goes for you.
Of course. Not gonna throw my life away on something like this. I've got places to be and people to rescue.
We're all in this together.
Right. Let's show them who we are.
All right. You enter into the city of the dead. See many wandering paths leading through crypts and graves. And it becomes unnaturally cold. What do you do?
A thought just occurred to me
Mm-hmm.
over the telepathic bond.
Gosrakul, I just realized something. Do you still have that cube?
Indeed.
That might also come in handy in what's to come. Above table, what were the specific uses of it again? I know you could, like, keep living matter out. That's not going to help us here.
It's it runs the full gamut. Gases, wind, and fog can't pass through the barrier. Non-living matter can't pass through the barrier. living matter can't pass through the barrier, spell effects can't pass through the barrier, and then nothing can pass through the barrier.
Ooh. There's
But
a
it is
non-living matter option.
indeed. But it is weak to specifically disintegrate, horn of blasting, pass wall, prismatic spray, and wall of fire.
Hmm. If we get into a rough spot with the undead, maybe you could make it so they can't reach those of us who are better at attacking them from afar. So perhaps those of us who attacked from range, should stick close to Gazrakul.
Be sure to keep an eye out. They did say they would come to us.
Yes.
Veritas like to keep an eye out.
Roll a perception check. It's spooky, man.
Can
We
the rest of
try
us
to
help
find a
with keeping an
spot.
eye out?
I mean, of course.
I won't be any help, but if anyone else wants to, I'll still try.
Why not? Let's make perception checks.
My god, what is with my dice?
You really haven't rolled above like a 10.
No.
You know, so it's like, you died last session. We're supposed to be on vacation. But Bosch, wandering through, you almost kind of, like this chill seems to especially kind of hit you, and you can almost feel from where it's coming from, deeper inside, and you kind of begin to steer the party in that direction until eventually fog and mist begin to become so thick in the air. I will need everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw now.
Oh boy.
Oh.
This
So I have advantage.
this is a frightened effect.
Okay.
Hey, I have advantage too.
Thought I had something for this.
At
Let me double
21.
check something.
Is it technically a spell effect?
No.
Natural 20. Eve ain't scared of shit. Oh my god, the penalty affects saving throws too? What, does it
That's
affect
it.
everything?
Yes, I think it does actually.
Oh my god, that's so bad!
That is, yeah, it's pretty bad.
This is
that
horrible!
That is a critical 18.
Jesus Christ.
You'd have
This
to check,
is-
but the one of my things gives me advantage against frightened effects.
Actually, yeah, that's right. You have that one thing. What was that one thing?
The scaled ornament.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
Oh.
be charmed or frightened.
You
Oh,
can't.
shit.
And everyone has advantage.
Oh damn,
Ooh.
that's awesome.
Guys, re-roll.
Much better.
Alright. Yep. That advantage helped. It's really helping your NPCs. Yeah, no. A few of you almost begin to falter in the space, the chill beginning to seep into your bones. But then Bosch just walking with this utmost confidence, and the rage being exuded from Eve gives all of you the strength to keep going. No one is frightened.
We ain't scared of shit.
Mm-mm.
Alright.
Seeing how we're walking, There is no chance that anyone would mistake us as coming peacefully to negotiate, is there?
I mean, do you carry yourselves with something like that?
Does Eve look like she's on the warpath?
Eve is physically incapable of looking like anything other than being on a warpath at this moment.
Well, there you go. But as you round one of the bends on the path, you all hear and see Cass sitting up on one of the columns dotted throughout the graveyard. Well, it's about time. Although, you didn't come here to make a deal, did you?
Was it that easy to tell?
Something about the air. And also, you wouldn't bring the black staff with you. At least I don't think so. Unless, of course, you were planning on surrendering one of the most important things in the city.
Everyone else, you hear, go for it. And Veritas is going to kick things off with a psychic lance that's subtly with a subtle cast.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Right, kicking it off then.
This is what we said.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is this the same map that we first fought Cass and Nyx on?
It's a good graveyard map, shut up.
I mean, I thought it was a nice bookends touch, but you know, if
What a coincidence that there should just be the same graveyard in a different city.
I remember specifically being trapped in the bottom left corner of it.
Well, you all know what time it is. It's time for initiative. I already rolled everyone's initiative on my side.
Do we get a
Okay.
surprise round since Veritas very quietly kicked it off and warned us?
I hate it. Better here than elsewhere, I guess.
I'm gonna say... You know what? Sure.
You'll need it.
Yeah, that was exactly the tone of that. At least I rolled good on initiative.
Welcome to the bottom, Veritas.
You got an 8.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, my bad. I need to click
Yeah,
on
I was about to say, I'm just thinking,
minute.
I don't see.
Alright, now let's change that to a 5.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, we'll just count this as Veritas's. Roll intelligence save
Yep.
for psychic lance.
17 DC.
17 DC. Huh, that's a failure.
$29 psychic damage. Oh my god.
You watch as a whiplash of psychic energy is unleashed, and all the shadows that kind of billow around Cass just kind of are blown away. And Eve.
Okay. Eve, glaring, is going to do something no one's seen before as she reaches for that sense of we're going to get this done kind of hope. Maybe it's not as innocent, cheerful hope as usual, but we're gonna do this. One way or another, it's gonna happen. As silver fire erupts from her, hopefully.
You call forth, and you all watch as the space around you almost seems to ignite with light, this silvery fire that it completely engulfs Eve. None of you feel any warmth coming from it, and Eve, you feel no harm from it.
We're not surrendering anything, and if you know what's good for you, you'd surrender. But I don't think we'd accept that at this point.
As she will use the Rod of the Rose to give Bardic inspiration. And as she does so, can she just, kind of take a look at the Rod of the Rose, drawing it from her belt? Does it look normal, or...
Yeah, it looks normal.
Interesting. But yes, Bardic inspiration to, I think is it 4 people now?
For your proficiency bonus, it's 4.
Yep.
Great, so she will give it to Bosch, Veritas, Gazrakul, and Vajra. Sorry, Tia.
No, it's okay. I understand.
And she's gonna stay right where she's at, and that's my surprise round.
Alright. Vajra, you incapacitated Cass right off the bat.
Hell yeah!
So,
Go Veritas!
So... she's gonna go for the Force Cage. As you see a line of ruby dust being drawn up her staff, she unleashes a spell, and so I'll let all of you choose. Do you want a box with holes, or do you want a solid box?
A box with holes to shoot into.
I agree, a box with holes. For Nick, solid box would be nice, but for Cass, we want her gone.
Alright.
It's a box that can be
Yeah.
poked through as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Poking goes in both directions.
Poking
I
Mhm.
don't
does
see a
go-
problem with this.
Poking does in fact go in both directions. Alright. Vajra's been in a party before. She knows that probably not to stay in a group.
Wait, what about what we said with Gazrakul?
Oh, right, you did say that. Forgot. Alright, Bosch.
Gosh. I noticed that she is just about in range as long as I bonus action rage on the way there. Think? Oh yes, even with 5 feet to spare. It's amazing. Let's do that. For a 6, which gives me what? I'm surrounded by multicolored protective lights.
Nice.
I have +1 to AC, and if allies want to come stand next to me, you'll get a +1 to AC. I assume don't do that.
No, we're good, thanks.
And Bosch is going to attack. She's incapacitated. Yeah, let's go reckless. 23. Let's just try to finish this off. Start. So putting in a charge with fire damage
Okay.
and attack number 2 is a 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do another charge of fire. You know what? Let's just be all business and action surge. Do it 2 more times.
Yeah.
Probably with 2 more charges. Didn't even look at the dice rolls yet. A 19 and a 28. Does the 19 hit?
Yeah, 19 hits.
Cool. Okay.
And just
Yes.
burning charges all the way through.
Putting charges all the way through.
Okay.
Because we want to take out one of them as quickly as possible.
You rush down this immediate barrage, just stabbing blow after blow. She already looks pretty haggard. As you have, between you and Veritas have done almost 100 points of damage already.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Tia.
Let's stay nearby. Oh, do we want to go melee with Tia? That's probably a bad idea. He's gonna stay nearby. Not super far. Move about 25 feet to try to be there to help in either way. That's all.
All right. Just need to check something really quick. All right.
Oh my god.
All of you begin to hear cracking noises. And you see all around you stones begin to burst from the ground. As one by one, the denizens of this graveyard begin to wake up. It's Skeleton's turn. One skeleton rushes towards Tia, does not land a hit. Another skeleton, many skeletons. That's a natural 20.
Oh, I thought this was a surprise round!
Right, surprise is a condition.
Yeah.
Surprise.
This is more or
They're
less.
not
This is more or less a lair action. That's going to be 8 points of damage on Tia.
Okay.
Skeleton on you. Going to bonk with on a Veritas. That is
Uh-huh.
a 15. Dead.
A 15 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
All right. 7 piercing damage. That's going after Vajra. Misses. That one also goes for Vajra. Also misses. Goes up to Bosch. That is a 19 to hit.
Oh, that is just my AC now.
Alright. That's 7 piercing damage.
Okay, reduced to 3.
Actually, I forgot to roll with advantage because you reckless attacked. It's actually it's actually a natural 20.
Okay.
Add 2 to make it 9, then half to make it 4.
Okay.
Another skeleton. That's gonna miss. Barrier saves you. He'll take the speed penalty to hop on over. Alright, guys, it's your turn.
Oh, Lord. Do I take the shot or get the fuck out the way? Let's see. Guys move 15 feet over. And fire a 4th level chromatic orb.
Alright.
Fire.
No, Q.
Do you think the cube's better?
No, I don't know. Don't listen to me.
I was about to say, if we drop her, do we drop the skeletons too? Yeah.
No idea.
Gauze is gonna take the shot.
Take the shot.
Is it with advantage because she's still...
No. Incapacity doesn't provide advantage.
Ah,
A 21. You watch as your orb fires forth and impacts something before her.
ah, shit.
Oh no.
Anything else?
Um, not right now. That's turn.
Okay. Veritas. Oh wait, we already did Veritas. Unless you had like movements and bonus actions you want to do it. Nick? Hello?
Oh no. Did we lose Nick?
No, I'm still here. I had to reset my computer because it screen froze.
Oh. That was weird. You never left the Discord call.
Weird. Yeah.
So you already took your action to cast Psychic Glance, but is there any movement or bonus action that you want to take?
Well. Oh, I need to take. I took 7 piercing. So let's do that. Bonus action, no. We are getting surrounded. Veritas will use his movement to move beside Gaz.
Alright, and we'll take an attack of opportunity. That absolutely hits. For max damage, 8 piercing.
Yep. Yeah, and that will end my turn.
Alright. She is incapacitated, but that's the end of her surprise round. Eve.
Okay. We should take our potions at some point, but now is the time for decisive action. So, man, do I want to put everything into an attack roll when I have a -3? Incapacitated doesn't affect saves, I'm sure. Does it affect deck saves? Can they do deck saves when they're incapacitated?
They can do deck saves.
Fucking hell, okay. Fuck it, I guess we're going for an attack roll. Better hope this one actually hits. We'll do a 4th level chromatic orb at cast. Fuck me. That's not gonna hit.
A 16. You watch as, once again, this chromatic orb shoots forth and impacts something in front of Cass.
Did I see the shape of that something, or does it appear to be a magical shield or a figure?
Whatever it is, you can't see it.
Great.
99% sure Nick's got here during our turns and is body blocking.
Yeah. Man, I should have cast the invisibility before we got here, but I didn't.
Go ahead and roll damage, by the way.
Oh shit, okay. 27 thunder damage.
Alright.
Hold on, let me see what I've got for bonus actions. Not really a whole lot, so, Bardic, do I wanna? Yeah, why not? Bardic Inspiration to Tia.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Alright, that's gonna move us to Vajra's turn. Vajra has too many things to do. Is there anything in particular that all of you are wanting her to do? Damage or control, essentially.
Both are important. These undead are definitely a problem. That might be a good thing to start with.
Undead?
I don't know, what do you guys think?
Because
If
I'm
she'll
not
do
planning to deal
control
with
with-
the undead.
Yeah,
No. So if she can, that's probably good.
Alright. I mean,
Oh shit, I forgot to. Can I retroactively use my movement to get over to next to Gazrakul in case they decide to use the cube? Or is it too late?
I mean, sure, you can do that.
Okay, sorry, continue.
All right. You all watch as she will kind of crack her staff, and a series of magical darts shoot forth and impact the three skeletons to the south. Several of them hitting each one of them, and all of them scattering these bones. You move on up. All right, Bosch.
Yeah. I would have noticed the chromatic orbs splash against something invisible or something that I can't see.
Correct.
Okay, deal with one thing at a time. It could be easier to just fight one of them and the skeletons. Yeah, I'm going to attack Cass. And let's be stupid and a reckless attack again.
All right.
For 19.
19 hits.
Okay. Let's...
Still pumping charges.
Yeah, let's using one there. And another attack. For 26.
You stab
But
over and over and over again.
Mhm.
And with that last stab, just this cloud of darkness almost seems to spill forth from the wound. And she collapses to the ground. And then she explodes.
Of course she does.
I need you to do nothing. You just take damage. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah. How much?
Hurts the skeletons too, right?
Actually, it does actually take the skeletons, because skeletons are not immune to this damage.
I am afraid.
And this
It's-
damage is absolutely more than enough to take those skeletons out.
Right. Right sides.
They all explode.
Oh my god.
You are going to take 34 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Anything else?
Well, considering that, let's maybe use my second wind. Negate that a little bit. God, where did it go? Let's heal up for 8. And yeah, I'll also. This is stupid because there may be an invisible person in there, but I'm gonna run up to try to support Tia.
Alright. That's a natural 20.
Of course it is.
Can I
You can't see
it.
her.
Fuck.
As you
Let's hear it.
As you turn to leave, you feel a terrible pain cut into you. Oh my god, how much damage is this? That's... Yeah, that's... Hold on, I keep double checking the math because they're just like, surely that's not right. But no, it is. Luckily you are raging. There's 32 slashing damage.
Okay.
Halved to 16. And that will finally be what triggers the reveal that, yes, Nyx is here.
Uh-oh.
You still up?
Oh yeah.
I did it, guys. We're doing great.
With that,
Uh-oh.
we go to Tia.
By the way, Max, can you restart the music? I've been reloading the page, but for some reason I can't hear it.
Okay.
Thank you.
What does Tia do?
Shit. Probably should have had her polymorph last round. I didn't.
She didn't take an action last round, so she could just do that. She could have done that last round.
Okay. Because, yeah, let's at least try to deal with these skeletons here. I don't know that... Yeah, she's not going to charge up and attack Nyx at this point. Just clear things off a little bit. So attacking the lower skeleton with the bite.
Yeah.
Okay. 14 damage.
Bones.
Okay. Clawing at the other one. 10.
10 unfortunately misses.
Yeah. She's gonna stand her ground there.
It is Nyx's turn. Nyx, looking at all of you, you can see, like, behind that kind of pale mask, this kind of scowl. But then, she turns away and lays a hand on Cass.
Oh, fuck.
And you can see this pool of dark energy kind of flow from Nyx into Cass. And then they turn back to you. Take one step forward and hold. Skeletons. One next to you, Bosch. It's a natural 20.
Jesus Christ, no! Die!
These are before... Both those natural 20s were before I rolled with advantage. 12 piercing, reduced to 6.
Okay.
This one like that after Tia. Misses. After you. That is an 18.
That's gonna miss.
Alright.
It's my rage.
This one hops over and does make it at... I'm going to take a swipe at Eve. Natural 20.
What the fuck?
Max, are you flipping a coin out here? What's going on?
It's,
Bring it.
you sure would like me, wouldn't you? Well, as this skeleton comes to blindside you, your rapier decides to deflect it.
No! No! Bring it on me!
Chelovy's gonna take some damage.
Shelby, what the fuck?
You have enough on your plate.
You're squishier than I am!
You go,
Gods.
girl.
No.
So, I think now would be a good time to back up just a little bit. Uh, do some quick measurements. That's a little too close. We're gonna back up like 5 feet. We're going to revisit the area. We're gonna back up 5 more feet, re-examine the area, and we're gonna pull out the cube. We're going to press uh we're gonna press number 2 using 2 charges so that non-living matter can't pass through the barrier. And then
Now,
as a bonus action,
I will say, it's a cube, and it measures 15 feet on a side. So the
on
cube
a
is 3 by 3.
okay,
So it only
3
covers
by
it only covers the squares that are immediately adjacent to you.
oh, okay. I am very smart. We're going to redact the movement and activate it there.
All right. Non-living matter
Mm.
can't pass through.
And then we're going to chug our potion of invulnerability as a bonus action.
That will require an action.
Okay.
Because
We will.
healing potions can be used as bonus actions, but things like that that have more effects like that require an action.
Okay, awesome. Well then, as a bonus action, we're going to do nothing and hang out.
Oh, fuck, I just realized something.
Oh?
It's fine, it's. Oh, fuck. Don't worry about it.
We're good.
Veritas.
Okay. The cube is just a fire. It just surrounds pointed at Gauze, so I could still move right here.
Yes.
Okay. As he moves, just the minute that he stops, a wave of that psychic force goes out again, and another subtle spell of Psychic Lance going at Cass, not letting her get a moment to breathe.
Okay. That is going to be a 26.
Okay.
Still takes half.
And that is going to be 12 psychic damage.
All right. You lash out this psychic energy again, hoping to keep her down. But you can see the shadows billowing up and seeming to sort of surround her and protect her. Anything else?
No, that ends my turn.
All right. That means it's her turn.
Yep.
Well, I think that's enough fun for all of you. She points at you, Veritas, and I need you to make a dex saving throw. She is going to cast a spell.
Well. So, a dex save, you say?
A dex save.
You have inspiration.
I don't
Oh,
think
God.
a 9 will
You-
do it.
You're not gonna counter it?
I'm not in range.
Oh, fuck, what?
Its counter spell's a 30. I'm pretty sure it's 30 feet?
I thought it was 60.
That's 6.
Oh, my bad. It's been a minute. Yeah. Good. Thank you for that. Yeah, a subtle spell for counterspell.
Cool. What level?
It's just going to be a 3rd level, so.
Alright, go ahead and roll it for me.
And that's just a pure charisma roll, because it's my
Pure
spellcasting
charisma.
modifier. 21.
21. That will do it. You watch as
Just-
a buildup of lightning begins to happen, and immediately you snuff it out.
No fun for you.
Shadows continue to billow. Eve.
Okay, this is not ideal. She reaches into her pocket, glances around at the barrier, and is like, "Shite!" And instead reaches for the scroll of telekinesis as she steps a little bit to one side. So we're on the line. She's going to. Oh wait, no, that's not good. Because from a spell can also be from a scroll can also be countered, can it? Fuck.
Good.
Shit. I can't do that. Fuck. Duh. Oh man, this throws everything off. Hang on.
Unless you tried hiding casting the spell.
But for telekinesis, do I need to be able to see what I'm targeting?
So telekinesis is kind of a unique spell in that you're kind of casting it to activate it. And then after you activate it, you have it as something.
When you cast the spell and as your action each round for the duration, you can exert your will on one. Okay. On one creature or object. Okay, so then, would it be possible, this is going to be weird. No, it takes an action to... I just need to break line of sight. I don't need to be... I don't need to hide necessarily, right?
Yeah.
She'll pop behind Gazrakul and Veritas to read off the telekinesis scroll.
Alright.
And then once it takes effect, she will step back out. And making eye contact with Nyx, she'll reach out a hand and attempt to yank her into the air.
Okay.
This is bad, actually. That was a bad choice. It's a strength check versus my spellcasting ability, isn't it? I should have done it with cast. No, she's in the force cage. Fuck. Alright, I'm doing it. We're doing it.
Doing it?
It's fine. It's fine.
Make your roll.
You got this, Eve, I believe.
Is it a spell attack roll, or is it like what
It
what
is your raw charisma.
raw
Yeah.
charisma? Oh boy, this is fine. Can I cutting words her?
Really? You want to?
Do I not need to?
Do you want a cutting word, sir?
I'm scared. These are going to be useful bardic inspiration
They
uses.
sure will be.
Fuck me.
Make your choice.
I won't.
You won't. So you're not gonna reduce my 6 any lower. Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Cool. You yank Nyx up into the air.
Awesome. It says I can move her up to 30 feet. Can I move her, like, diagonal to the right a little bit? Up? Yeah. How high is she off the ground if I do that?
How high do you want her to be?
I mean, I guess I want her to be able to be attacked. Too, though, don't I? By meleeers. Bosch was focusing on Cass, so I can move her later. We'll do 20 feet if possible in the air. If that's not possible, 15 feet.
That should be pretty annoying.
She's also restrained until the end of my next turn, or at the beginning? Hang on, let me check. Until the end of your next turn. And then on subsequent rounds, I can use my action to attempt to keep her gripped.
Alright.
It's a very nice spell.
Thank you, that was my action. But the bonus, I'm not gonna... Wait, Bosch is really hurt. Bonus action. Wait, if you cast a spell from a spell scroll, you still can't use your bonus.
Yeah, it
Fuck
still
me.
counts.
Never mind, I'm done.
Okay. Once again, Vaja will crack the staff and more bolts will fly out and just instantly scatter the bones of these skeletons with only one left. Bosh.
You're gonna ask me to either move back or move forward.
Just if you need to be healed, just letting you know, you can always pop over to the barrier and we can help you out.
I think I'm fine.
And going to ignore this last skeleton, charge into where I was, because this seems like a great idea.
Okay. Skelebro got a 9.
The bro misses. Oh. Nyx there. Well, Nyx is restrained. So no, let's do a reckless attack. This is a great idea.
Yes.
30.
Let's go.
Yeah!
Charges?
Don't have many of them left, but let's use a charge. And again, 24. I sure wish that I get a natural 20 at some point. More charge though. And let's take advantage of that old bonus action. Taking a healing potion.
Alright.
Big 4.
Oh.
Wow.
Every little bit
That-
matters.
That's
Do you
true.
get 2 nat 1s?
You did.
Yes.
Ooh.
Alright. That's gonna be Tia.
Yeah. Just have her take care of that last skeleton.
Alright.
Can. 8.
Hits.
17. Okay.
Yep. The
8. Okay.
bones.
Bones. And yeah, she'll move up, I think, to support. So you can't split an attack action, unfortunately.
You can.
But can?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
It was a thing.
totally
Okay.
can.
Okay. Well, let's have her claw at cast, because why not? 22.
Absolutely.
More points of damage. Every little bit matters.
All right.
That's Tia's turn.
That is Tia's turn. It's Nyx's turn. Nyx is currently in a predicament where they're grasped by a telekinetic force, and they're currently restrained by it. So yeah, she's just
Yeah.
I thought I had something for her for this situation. I do not.
Ha!
Well,
Bitch!
not at least not as well as I thought it would be.
I mean, and she's still blast? Is restrained?
Yeah, she can still blast.
She's a melee fighter, isn't she?
I need a con save from both Tia and Bosch
Oh no.
Great.
as you watch a wave of thunderous, destructive energy radiate out.
You've got
Oh,
inspiration.
Cast Destructive Wave.
Oh god.
Do I want to use my inspiration for that? 18.
18's pretty good.
But it could be better. Oh god.
Is it good enough? We don't know.
Destructive wave is fucking scary, from what I recall.
And let's not regret not using it. It's a D8.
Yes, let me double check.
25.
I'll stand with 25 right there. Fortunately,
And
Tia also has
it
to make
is
a con
indeed.
save.
Mm-hmm.
And also has inspiration, which is a D8.
13.
Yeah, let's. Is that D8? Yeah, for sure. Which is only a 16 total.
16. Tia will fail. You will succeed. Tia is knocked prone and is going to take some damage. You're going to take half as much, kind of. Let me double check.
It's not.
Okay. This is too many dice. I'm going to use the dice roller.
That's not a great sign.
Yeah.
Okay, there were a bunch of ones in there.
Okay. Tia takes 24 points of damage, coming from thunder and necrotic damage. Bosch, you're going to take 15 damage.
Oh. 15?
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
That's weird.
As you take a little bit of extra damage from something else.
Ooh, okay. This is fine.
Skeletons. They've been rattled.
All right.
Gods.
Skeletons
they've,
ain't shit.
they've given up.
This is a beautiful opportunity. Kazrakul points up and just a little, just a bit of 5th level fireball.
Nice. And she's
she rolls
restrained.
a
She has
5.
disadvantage on deck saves, doesn't she?
Restrained is, yes, disadvantage.
Fuck yeah.
And just to be sure, I'm going to weave my 5 into one of her rolls.
5. Okay.
Important.
Is it enough?
That. She only gets a 14 with a 5.
Oh,
Beautiful.
my
30
god, that's
fire.
scary.
She takes the 30 damage.
And Gazrakul feels satisfied while passing the turn on.
Oh god, what's happening?
The bones rattle.
Oh god, what's going on?
Veritas.
Don't like that at all. I agree.
Please give up, skeleton.
Well, with my ability to cast using sorcery points, I'll spend 5 to bring out a buffed up 5th level help.
Yeah!
Help.
Appearing above my head, this like rift. As we see the small boy
Here to help.
lay into her help as he points at Cass.
Alright.
And with that, I am going to do a spell attack. That misses,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
that absolutely misses.
Help.
Natural one also misses. Helping! Pew 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 pew.
Phew. That ends Help's turn, I believe.
That's gonna make it Cass's turn.
Uh-huh.
Very well. Counterspell this. And you watch as the shadows begin to coalesce again. Just cast another spell.
Takes her challenge as you will subtle spell another counter spell.
Alright.
You got this.
Give me that roll.
All right.
Oh, fuck yeah!
You counterspell her Blade of Disaster.
As you were saying,
As I was saying, counterspell this. And you watch as all the bones begin to rattle, begin to shake, rattle, and roll their way up. And all begin to coalesce. You all realize that you've been so focused on Cass and Nyx that you never actually paid attention to any of the skeletons. A lot of their bones are shaped very oddly and strangely, and you watch all of them start to fit together more nicely, more quadruped, with a long tail and an extended snout formed out of these bones, and 2 wings. He got the blood. I got the bones. As a dragon takes shape, sickly and deathly, purple necrotic energy building up within it. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.